Hello there everyone, it's PDL here and we are back with PDL. We're in playoffs. There was no video last week for our game because it was played on Showdown because my opponent couldn't play on Wi-Fi. We lost to a Lycanroc basically because I didn't prep enough for it. I thought Quagsire was enough, but they had Trailblaze. But anyway, we still made it to playoffs with a record of 5-3, and today is our first game in playoffs, and we are against the Brooklyn Paradox, coached by Nu, and this is their team. And it's a scary one. It's a very scary one. We've got a Terra Chi-Yu with Terra, Fire, and Grass as options, Walking Wake, Hatterene, Torkoal, Paldean Tauros, Brute Bonnet, Low Kicks, Palmot, Tatsugiri, Mismagius, and Scovillain. It's a Demon Sun team. It's basically a Sun team. It's an OU Sun team. And what you can see behind below the team image is what I think they're gonna bring, because those all look pretty good into me. But yeah, this is what we're facing, and now let's get to the team builder and what I am gonna bring to try and win this. I don't have a lot of expectations for this game, but we're gonna try, as always. We're gonna do our best and try to make it further to semifinals and then finals. So our first team member is, as always, our Miascarada with a Choice Scarf. Whoa, we're being creative today, not. This is the 7th, 8th time I bring Choice Scarf Miascarada in this league. But it's just so good. It's so good. We're bringing Flower Trick, Knockoff, Play Rough, and U-Turn with a Protean set. And this is going to be our lead, most likely. And it's going to be one of our only ways to kind of deal with Walking Wake. With Protean Play Rough, even though it doesn't OHKO it, it does quite a lot of damage. But yeah, Miascarada is my favorite starter ever, and it's been great this whole season. So I'm excited to see how we do in playoffs. Another absolutely amazing mon we've had throughout the season was Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is so good. It's bulky. It's got so many sets it can run, with Dragon Dance, with Swords Dance, with Banded, Sub. But today we're bringing an Assault Vest set because they have a lot of special threats on their team, specifically the ones that abuse the sun. Chi-Yu and Walking Wake, and our max attack, max HP, Adamant, Assault Vest Baxcalibur can kinda take some hits, and hopefully it'll be enough to deal with some of the most threatening stuff. But yeah, we've got a moveset of Icicle Crash, Glaive Rush, Ice Shard, and Earthquake, and hopefully we're gonna be able to do some damage into the enemy team. We haven't really brought back too many games because our team was good enough on their own, but today we're likely gonna need them, and we're gonna need them to do a lot of work. Now, third is the mon everyone underestimates, and I think is a really good breaker and a really good mon overall. Specifically in draft, it's not as good in Smog and Play, but it is Iron Jugulis. Today we're bringing a Booster Energy Speed set with a moveset of Hurricane, Earth Power, Dragon Pulse, and Rain Dance, because I don't think Pelipper alone is going to be enough to keep the rain up, and it's good in my opinion to have a contingency plan in case Pelipper does go down, so we can set the rain back up and nerf their Chi-Yu, because Walking Wake appreciates the rain as well. That mon is so broken into me. It's not broken as a mon, but it's broken into me. But yeah, hopefully Jugulis is gonna be able to put in some work and do something, because it's been doing something. Speaking of rain, we now have our main rain setter, Pelipper, with a Damp Rock, fully defensive set physically, and a moveset of Surf, Roost, Tailwind, and U-Turn. There's not much to say about this. This mon is mainly there to set up the rain for our Jugulis' Hurricane and for our Floatzel to be able to abuse it with Swift Swim and boost the power of its wave crashes, and it's also there to weaken some of the sun sweepers on the opposing team. At least Walking Wake doesn't get photosynthesis, right? But yeah, this is our 4th team member. Followed by Mimikyu with leftovers. We've got a fully special defensive set actually, with Play Rough, Curse, Destiny Bond, and Thunder Wave. And we're hoping to disrupt the enemy team quite a lot with this, by being able to take a hit with these guys and then either Destiny Bond, Thunder Wave to slow down some of the main threats on the opposing team, or Curse to deal persistent damage to them, and Play Rough is just there if we need to hit something like Low Kicks or Palmot or Walking Wake. But I think we're always better off clicking Curse against Walking Wake just because we don't have any attack investment. But yeah, hopefully our support Mimikyu can do something. I'm not too sure about this set, but we'll see. Finally is one of our scariest mons on the team. It's Floatzel with the usual choice band, but not the usual set. We have Wave Crash and Aqua Jet, but we have Ice Punch instead of Ice Spinner because it's just a 5-point damage difference, and we have a chance to freeze with this. And I'm not even gonna play. We are going for some hacks. We have to. The matchup is very skewed in Nu's favor, so we're gonna have to try something. And speaking of hacks, the last move we have is Headbutt, in case we are in a very dire situation and we need to win by flinching. We have a way to do that. So yeah, this is our very controversial Floatzel set, and we'll see if it can do something. It probably can, it's Floatzel. It's a great mon in Rain. So yeah, we're done with the team builder. I'm not confident at all about our chances at winning this, just because they've got a lot of answers into our mons and a lot of threats in general, and we don't threaten them back enough. Like, there's always something that can switch in on our stuff. There's always something that they can sack if they want free pivot into something that can definitely deal with some of our mons, like backs. So yeah, I don't have very high expectations, but hopefully we are gonna be able to pull off a win by some miracle or something. Still, we're gonna be putting in all our best efforts to try and win this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the battle. Alright, here we are with the battle. I am so sorry, it's gonna be on Showdown. We tried to play it on Wi-Fi for like 3 times and it kept crashing. There's something wrong with the servers or something. So we just went ahead and said, let's just go on Showdown and play it there. So the first few turns are gonna be scripted, let's say. We're gonna be trying to recreate what happened. So YouTube. So yeah, we'll just try to recreate what happened, and hopefully nothing bad happens. So let's see if we get a crit. Yes, it's canon. It's canon. We always get the crit on turn 1. So Mimikyu comes out, Raging Bull does nothing. Yeah. So there I predicted the fighting move, obviously. Here we let us get hit into red card, and something gets dragged out. And we get flinched, so perfect. So they can switch into Mimikyu, into Chi-Yu, which was what was originally dragged out. And hopefully we hit. We do. That's great. Then we Thunder Wave, and this is, if we don't flinch, we don't flinch. And this is around the time where we started crashing. So from here on out, it's all fair game. So yeah, let's get on with it. I say we play rough again. We know it's scarfed, but it gets paralyzed. That's quite unfortunate. It happened in one of the recreations as well. But yeah, that's quite unfortunate. Now Dark Pulse comes out. Player of Misses. Okay. It gets Parad, and Mimikyu gets the first KO. Alright, so Mimikyu KOs Chiyu. Palmont now comes out, and I think here we can just sack Namira. That's Destiny Bond, just to be safe. Alright, so Palmont KOs Mimikyu. And now I think we just go Periite. Because with the booster energy we are now faster and we are able to go for an Earth Power. If they're not Sash, we should take it out. Yes, okay. That's great. That's really great for us because Palmont was a huge threat. Is the volume too high, by the way? I hope not. It's quite loud in my ears, but hopefully it's not for you. So here, I think we just Rain Dance, to be honest. Yeah, let's Rain Dance. They Mystical Fire, but we don't care about that. And then I think we just go Jigalag. Or Hercene. Oh no, let's just Hurricane. Yeah, we do a lot. We do a lot. We confuse. Hitting Confusion, that's great. Hurricane again. And we take it out with a crit. Jesus Christ, the amount of hacks. So Jug KOs Miss Mag. And now it's Torkoal. On Torkoal we just go out to Clavicus. And get the rain up. And then we U-turn, I think. Ooh, Rock Slide. Nice deck. Nice deck. We flinch. Okay. Let's U-turn again. Out into Periite. And click Rain Dance. Keep the sun off. Alright, so now we can just click Hurricane. It's a bit of a pity that Wake wasn't here. Because Dragon Pulse is now a wasted slot, but we don't seem to be needing it. Hurricane is all Periite needs. All it needs. So Torkoal goes down. Periite gets a second KO. Where's Torkoal? There it is. Now Tauros is in. We can just Hurricane again. Tauros goes down. And finally, it's the Brute Bonnet, which also goes down to a Hurricane. GG to my opponent. I think they kind of fucked themselves by not bringing the Walking Wake. Because Walking Wake was so good into me. I'm super surprised they didn't bring it. Because Walking Wake was amazing into it. It's a Sun Sweeper that doesn't care about rain. They also didn't bring Low Kicks, which was also nice for us, because Low Kicks was a real threat with that First Impression. But yeah, this was a very unexpected 5-0 win. I thought I was gonna get bodied. They had the Demon Sun team, but they chose not to bring the Demon parts. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that we weren't able to get in on Wi-Fi, because it looks better. It's more enjoyable to look at, in my opinion. But yeah, this was the game. GG to my opponent, and I'll see you in the next round of playoffs against Fungal. Bye bye.